What's up, everybody? Unsportsmanlike Conduct, Gabb Bree, back again to talk with you guys about what's going on in the sports world, which is honestly not a lot for us right now.
Maybe that's why. Maybe that's why I'm feeling the way I'm feeling right now. Like the post NFL season blues have set in.
Well, I mean, maybe you feel a little less stressed and you're just finally getting back to feeling better because the Patriots maybe stressed you out.
Yeah. Well, it feels like every other day there's news from them and it's not happy news. So, whatever.
Well, I don't think it's been that bad recently, has it?
No. Coaching, honestly and truly, like all these coaching moves that they've made for the most part, I am genuinely excited about. It's all kind of now just the roster building aspect of it, and we still have like a month before free agency. I know franchise tag window opens today. But like that's still not enough. Not enough for me.
Yeah, it's not enough.
Scratch the itch, you know?
All we have right now is NBA All-Star. If we want to start there, if we want to get right into NBA All-Star.
Take it away.
Something like that.
I'm going to be completely honest here, full disclosure. I watched the final round of the dunk contest, and that's it, because I tried to watch the entirety of All-Star Weekend last year, and I did. And I found myself thinking like, okay, cool. Like this is cool. I understand, what they're trying to do with the events and how to like spice it up for the younger audience now, like this year with the interactive court or whatever the hell that was. But it's just like, I don't think the guys take it seriously. So like,
yeah, there's a bunch of different things where I saw from people where I was like, well, maybe you shouldn't do that. Like Anthony Edwards, I don't think that he should be shooting with his left hand. I know he said it was going to be funny. It's not going to be funny when it messes up your shot going into the second half of the season. I mean, right. I don't know.
But also, like, honestly, who thought it was funny? It was like, kind of, I like watched the highlights of it because I saw that he did it with his left hand and I was like, okay. I didn't think it was funny. Thought it was dumb. Like, you got chosen for this because you are so talented, because you are skilled. Why wouldn't you like take it seriously and try to win it? I know it doesn't, in the grand scheme of things, like all the all-star awards and accolades and stuff don't matter, but still, like, I don't know. I wouldn't go into it and like make a joke out of it. I guess maybe I'm reading too much into it, but
maybe just make it fun. But what he did was a little weird. I don't know.
There's also this. Imagine paying for an All-Star Weekend ticket, and then that's what you see. Like, imagine
Tyrese Halliburton did put on a show for them.
It's not cheap. Right, but it's not cheap. And like, imagine being a big fan of Anthony Edwards and you don't get to see him play because you don't live in Minnesota or whatever. And like, you made the trip to All-Star Weekend, and then you watch that, and it's like, okay, he's just messing around. Like, I'd be upset. I don't know. But it's a good thing Halliburton did, because I think it would be even more of a bad look than it already is if the guy from the host city was like clowning around and not taking it even remotely seriously.
Okay, I have like a very unpopular opinion, I think, on the All-Star game though.
Sure.
I don't care if they don't play defense. I really don't care. I like to see points being scored. Like, if I watch an NFL game, I want to see touchdowns. I want to see scoring. The All-Star game gave us scoring, gave us funny moments, and I don't expect them to be going out there playing at 100% when other guys are resting during this time. I like the scoring. I like the fun. I thought the game itself wasn't bad. Like, people were like, oh, there was so many points, the most points ever. I'm like, yeah, those are the best guys you have in the NBA. Of course they're going to score points.
When I think of like the legitimate game itself, I agree. Like, I don't expect these guys to play defense because, one, why are you going to play hard defense, be physical for a game that, again, doesn't really matter? And if you get hurt, like, you're screwed. And then everybody's going to be like, oh, well, this is why you don't do this. This is why you don't do that. the game itself to me should be more of like the Harlem Globetrotters, for example, how they're just like doing crazy stuff. Like, let's run this play that, you know, we would never run in a million years in an actual game and get like Boban to hit a corner 3 or something like that. Like, do stuff like that. It doesn't need, my thing is like the one man shows that they try to do where it's just like, I don't know. It's just turned into like who can score, who can hit the most threes, or who can do this. It's not like a fun thing that they all do together.
Do you watch the
Maybe
Rising
that's
Star
why.
game? Have you ever watched any of the Rising Stars?
I caught a glimpse of it last year.
know how it's,
I
like,
didn't do
set
it
up?
this year. No.
Okay, so they have 4 teams. Those like teams play against each other. I think it's like first to 25 or something like that, and they move on and they keep playing, and winner or whatever gets a trophy. I think that would be more entertaining than the All-Star game if they did that with the guys. Now, I know they took away drafting the players because people's feelings got hurt, which was a little much. But just like randomize the teams, I guess, put them together like that. I think that would be really fun and entertaining because you would try a little bit harder.
Yeah, if they made it like a tournament. Yeah.
Yeah, and whoever got to whatever wins. And have like a prize at the end for those players. Like a money prize for those guys.
I like that idea. Like the 3-on-3 tournaments and stuff. Do something like that to where it's like, it's not just, I know. I agree. I like that idea. I think that because they have to do something different, right? Because I feel like the overall reaction towards it this year was pretty negative.
Yeah, I feel like it was, but at the same time, I feel like we got more memes, more viral moments, and more people talking about the All-Star game than we have in a while.
Yeah.
I feel like the content coming out of Indy was better than what we've seen.
I did see a lot of people complain about the weather and say that cold weather cities should not be.
What are we going to do? What are we going to do about it, guys? Get over it. It looked like it was a fine time.
Yeah, I mean, you can't go to Miami every year. We went to Miami 2 months ago, and it was absolutely freezing.
It was
so, like,
people are going to complain about anything and everything. I know Indy isn't like a prime spot. Like, no one says, "Oh, Indy is my #1 vacation destination." But why not let them have a chance to host it too? It's not like it's there every year.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, I just don't. Nobody's going to be happy no matter what, which, like, we say this all the time. Like, people are always going to find something to be upset about. But, like, if that's really what you're upset about, like, come on. Like, okay, Vegas was cold, too, for the Super Bowl. You would think, oh, Las Vegas, the desert.
Really cold. No, I was
gets
freezing.
Cold. Everywhere gets cold. Like, you can't even, okay, people say Los Angeles. If you look outside right now, outside my window, it is pouring rain, 50 degrees, disgusting. You would think I was back in Connecticut. So if the All-Star thing was here, people would still be upset. It's been cold for the last like 3 weeks.
I have another hot take. I don't know if it's hot,
year.
Though. I don't know if this one's hot or spicy. I don't know if other people agree. The skills competition is far better than the dunk contest at this point.
The dunk contest is really, really fell off.
Dunk contest sucks. Like, it sucks so bad.
Yeah, I was really excited for Jaylen Brown to be in the dunk contest too, because he's like in the games, the way he dunks, like no mercy. He's gonna dunk on your head. He doesn't care. The thing with the dunk contest though, like you had to pull 2 guys out of the G League for it.
That's how I found out Obi Toppin had a brother. I know that.
Me too.
Really
Me too.
That is really bad to say. I did not know, and I'm sorry, guys, for my ball knowledge. It wasn't up to speed, but I did not know that he had a brother who plays for the Knicks. I had no idea.
And
it's actually like pretty good. So
must run in the family because Obi, he's out there too, just throwing it down. But I think that's the biggest issue. One, not only do you have 2 guys coming out of the G League for this,
right?
But back-to-back years of a G Leaguer winning this is not good for the competition. And but at the same time, like I saw this take floating around a couple times, and I agree with it. I think for the most part, every dunk that could possibly be done has been done. So, like, Jaylen Brown tried to do the D Brown dunk, and he got absolutely clowned for it, as he probably should have. It wasn't that good.
It was pretty bad.
But like, but that's kind of the point. Like everything that you could come up with, somebody's already done it. So it's either not going to stack up, or you're going to say, oh, well, we've seen this before, repetitive, minus points, whatever.
I will give Jaylen Brown the credit for showing up and trying to participate, because stars don't really do that. He took one for the team there. He definitely did. He could have been a little better. Donovan was praying for his life when he jumped over him, but he took one for the team. He tried his best. It just wasn't good enough. The dunk contest, it's just not doing it for me.
No, there's maybe if they like, I don't know, incentivize it or something. The whole thing, like there's got to be something.
They're all so boring. They're all so bland. Like they didn't even show Jaylen Brown's first dunk. Okay, I saw this tweet though. It was really funny, but it was really mean to Jaylen Brown. It said the dunk contest was on life support, and Jaylen Brown unplugged it. Oh, R.I.P.
It's not his fault.
It's not. It's not. It's not his fault.
Who
like,
unplugged it?
So funny.
You know who unplugged it? Whoever decided that you need G Leaguers in the dunk contest because you can't get enough actual NBA stars to participate. That's when it was unplugged from life support. It has nothing to do with Jaylen Brown.
Well, he just had to be the one to get trolled. And then
Mac
didn't
McClung,
there, though.
Are you kidding?
Hey, he was the most impressive. He was. I mean, at least he was doing something.
The only reason why he's even remotely close to being in the NBA is because he can dunk.
Hey, at least he's providing something unlike the rest of them, because no one else wants to do it.
It's not even, honestly, it's not even disrespect. Like everybody feels this way.
Well, they asked him, do you want to go for a third time? He's like, well, I don't really know. We'll have to see. I feel like at this point they would have to pay him to even participate in it again. Like, it's just bad. It's really bad. The 3-point contest, though, that was fun.
Yeah, I didn't watch the 3-point contest itself. I did watch Steph and Sabrina, though. I watched that, and I know it's been going nonstop ever since, but like Kenny's not getting enough crap.
No,
for the things
that was bad.
He was saying.
Actually, the whole broadcast was. I don't even want to go there. I don't even want to go. Because I'll just go down a rant of all the things that were really questionable, and it was a lot.
Yeah, there was a lot of it, but like, there's a reason why Steph and Sabrina like decided to do this. Steph Curry idolizes her. First of all, he like, there's a reason why he put this in motion. There's a reason why he agreed to do this, because he thinks that if anybody can beat him in a 3-point contest, it would be Sabrina Ionescu. Like, and she came damn close. And for anybody to say, well, she should be shooting from like where she would shoot in a game, that is where she would shoot from in a game. If you watch any of her highlights, even dating back to college, she doesn't shoot from the women's line. If ever, she's always far enough away that it's the men's 3-point line. So, like, I don't know if he didn't do his homework enough on this or what it could have possibly been, but like that was uncalled for. That was uncalled for. And if I was her, I would be like, I could shoot from the men's line better than you could shoot from the men's line. Like, it's not about that. I'm going against a generational, the best 3-point shooter of all time. And she lost by what? 2?
2, and she had the same exact score as Dame, who won the regular 3-point contest. So I thought she did a great job.
Unbelievable. Just
Clears
unbelievable.
That broad Malik Beasley. You know, he tried his best. He didn't do a Michael Jordan in the 3-point contest, I'll tell you that, who only scored 3 points. So he tried his best. See, this ranking right here, the celebrity game. Oh my God, the celebrity game was better than the dunk contest.
I saw the little drama post celebrity game. What the hell? Do
you know how many shots Micah Parsons took in the celebrity game?
I'm afraid to ask. How many?
30 some.
30?
I'm pretty sure he shot 30 times. 31. There we go.
How many did he make?
He had 37 points, I think. Far too many for a celebrity game.
37 points, though. That's pretty good.
Who was he trying to impress there? Who was there? Who was watching him? Because he has that quote saying that when you got a baddie in the stands watching you, you got to go off. He did. So.
I doubt it even was that. You know how he was last year in the playoffs where he was like hopping from team to team in all their jerseys and stuff?
Well, he's delusional. Yeah.
He's trying to get in like good standings for whoever he's going to ban with in the postseason.
Okay, I will say I love to watch his show. Do you ever watch it? I don't watch like the whole thing itself, but I will somehow always see one of the clips from it, and it is so funny. And it's not funny because he's trying to be. Like, he's dead serious when he's saying the things that he is, and that's why it's funny.
He seemed a ball hog. Yeah, of course he did. He took 31 shots.
Yeah, 31 shots in a celebrity. Also, then you had what's the man's name? What's his name? Kai. What's his last name?
Who the hell is this guy?
You don't know who that is?
The guy that Jalen is he the guy in the video with Nicki Minaj?
He's always doing like reacts to. He's a streamer. And he's loud, and he screams and reacts to things. And he has rappers on his stream, and he's streamer of the year.
Streamer of the year. That means absolutely nothing to me.
Okay, well, anyways, he's a streamer. He's a pretty big deal. Like, a lot of people watch. And he was wide open. He's jumping up and down with his hands in the air. No one around him, right in the middle. And he's also like 5'2". I'll probably say that he'll somehow find this and roast me next, like he roast Shannon Sharp today.
Was he the one that complained about Kelsey Plum? Or was that a different one?
No, that's a different guy. That one was weird too. But he's standing wide open, waving his arms up and down. And Micah just pulls up from 3 and doesn't even, I think it was like an air ball. So it was really bad. So he didn't get his points.
Is the one who said whatever he said about Kelsey Plum a streamer too? Why?
I don't know who that guy is. I don't know.
Do they count as celebrities? Like,
see, actually? I'm not like I don't know that many things about streamers. I wish I did. Yeah, see that's what he did too. Have you ever seen the clips of him giving away he was giving away like Xboxes or like PS5s in like Central Park or somewhere in New York?
Oh yeah, and the whole city went nuts.
Yeah.
I did see. Okay. And SZA blocked him, so now I know I don't like him.
Oh my god, he's just like a little menace, like a little guy that's a menace and is loud, but he gets really famous people on his streams and he's pretty popular, and I guess he's doing pretty well for himself with the stuff that he's doing.
I think I did see a clip of him. He had Nicki Minaj on and he's like asking if she wants anything to drink or something. And it was just like the most awkward interaction I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, he's just loud. Yeah, he's just a little and loud. And he didn't score any points.
Little and loud. Usually how it goes.
But he's funny.
Damn.
And
well, at least he's got that going for him.
Yeah, I'll give him that. Can we go back to the All-Star game though? Someone that just got on my nerves. This is no hate to Damian Lillard. But you did not need to outshine Tyrese Halliburton like that in Indy on his home court when I had money on him to win All-Star MVP. He should have thought about the people. He didn't. All he had in the back of his mind was the beef from the play-in tournament where the Pacers beat the Bucks, and then the Bucks cried about the ball like a few months after. And
my God,
yeah, it's pretty crazy. I think I have beef with the Bucks now.
Welcome to the club.
I know. I'm finally here with you. I get it. I get it. I get it. I get it now. I liked Giannis on his own. But I don't like what's going on now. And I don't like what Doc Rivers is doing. And I don't like what Dame is doing. I don't like what Giannis is doing. They're all doing things individually. That has been making me a little upset. Dame stole my MVP. Giannis was in a presser saying that he doesn't watch basketball at all and he doesn't know who they're
full of it. Everything that comes out of his mouth is BS. Everything. He's such a phony.
But he is funny. But like that was too far. Like, we're not laughing at you for saying that you're not watching basketball. You should be watching basketball and you should know who you're playing against.
It's just such baloney. It's
not baloney.
Yeah, I want to say BS for real, but I don't want us to get in trouble if we go on the fast channel. So I'm not gonna.
Right.
But you're telling me that this man has no idea if he's gonna play the Boston Celtics in his next game? Bull. Absolute bull.
Yeah,
There's no way.
I agree. So those two, and now Doc Rivers keeps yapping. He's saying that it was the ownership's fault that he's the coach. I'm like, well, you said yes and you agreed and you were there and you were weaseling your way in anyways.
How is it their fault? They asked you. You could have said no.
Him to be the all-star coach, playing Dame and Giannis more minutes than Halliburton on his home court and letting them shoot all those shots, ridiculous.
Well, yeah, he had to prove that he could actually coach those guys, even if it doesn't matter, because ever since he came in to that head coaching position, they have not been good. Not been good.
No. Last one on the Bucks. Then I'm done, I promise. Last point why they annoy me, and I bring this up every single time. Jimmy Haslam.
Yeah, well.
There we go.
I don't have beef with him, but I will stand with you in solidarity on that one.
Thank you.
Because I don't like the team at all.
So down with the Bucks for the rest of the season.
This whole thing with Pat Bev too, and there was more to it today with JJ Redick that I have not seen because it's just like, you know, that thing where it's like the two delusional girls who say exactly to each other. Like that's how
I do that every day of my life.
That's how I feel about those two. And maybe not delusional, but like the two most obnoxious people that I like Pat Bev, but like as a player. The second he just like starts talking, I'm like, I don't buy it.
See,
I don't buy what you're selling.
I like his show though. I think he's funny.
I don't know. But for Pat Bev to say, did he say that the difference between the Bucks and the Sixers was that everybody on the Sixers was like self-oriented?
I don't know.
Or was it the other way around?
No, I don't know what he said.
If he said that about the Sixers, I would get it. But like, I'll be damned if that's not the Milwaukee Bucks right now. They all are self-oriented. You saw the way they danced around when their head coach got fired after they were second in the East. Like, there's agendas here. And I know a lot of you love Giannis, and I understand that. He's very good, but he's at the top of the agenda pushing.
No,
and the reason why.
Know who he plays.
I
don't know. A lot of people just seem like they don't like being professional athletes right now. It's a common theme.
They're all just this thing with LeBron. Speaking of phony.
Don't even go there with him.
If he genuinely 100% thinks that he had no idea about this whole Warriors
that's a lie
thing. Oh my God. If you believe that, like, I've got beachfront property to sell you in Alaska, and not nice beachfront property. Like, there's no way. There's no way he didn't know, because I will bet my entire life, my soul, that Jeannie Buss went to him and said, LeBron, Golden State called. They're interested. Would that be something that you'd be willing to do? You think he's going to leave Los Angeles, first of all? No. Especially when his son is playing at USC right down the road from where he plays at Crypto. Not happening. It's utter crap. Like, there's no way they think that we're all that stupid to believe that.
Well, I don't think that is what they think at all, but I just feel like that's what you say when you're in a situation like that.
That's just like, you are the most.
See, remember last week when we said lying is good? Sometimes lying is good.
This is one of those times where lying makes you look stupid. Because we all know the truth, and you're still gonna lie. Just say yeah.
You have to. No, you gotta say no. You say, oh, I had no idea.
He doesn't even have. He doesn't say he didn't know about it, but he can say, yeah, I knew about it, and I said no. That's fine. There you go. You told the truth, which we all knew. We all know. And like, I don't know. I wouldn't want to go to the Warriors right now.
I mean, I would really like to see LeBron and Steph, though. That'd be really cool. I don't want LeBron to go to the Warriors at all, but I would like to see those two on the same team. Not the Warriors. So that really breaks my heart.
Woj said they called Rich Paul. So obviously he know. Of course, they're like besties.
Okay, but Rich Paul probably said to LeBron, hey, you're going to go up there and you're going to say this. You think that a man that tells people on a podcast that he doesn't claim his wife publicly is going to tell LeBron to say, oh, yeah, I wanted to go to the Warriors? No. It's going to say lie like I did.
Unbelievable.
So
there's obviously you knew about it. You are the most famous basketball player in the entire world. Obviously, you know what's going on around you, involving you.
And sometimes you just go with it.
Giannis doesn't watch film. LeBron doesn't know if he's going to get traded or not. Like, give me a break. Idiots. Don't we think that Bron goes wherever Bronny goes anyway? I don't think Bronny's going to be one and done.
I don't think so either, but it doesn't really matter when you're a Nepo baby.
No, it doesn't matter at all. But
no,
like what's Bronny? I mean, he's not going to go one and done.
Like when I'm in a conversation, someone asks who's my favorite Nepo baby, I'm always going to say Bronny. It's my number one answer.
He's got it made, dude. All of their children do. The middle, honestly and truly, the middle one is the better basketball player of the two boys.
Yeah.
The youngest, Bryce. Was that his name? Bryce.
Everyone always clowned him. Everyone called him a little nerd. Now look at him.
He's better than Bronny.
Well, you know, if it doesn't work out for him, you know what he's just gonna do? Streamer, play games.
He can do whatever. Yeah.
He's already got it. He probably likes to do that better anyways.
Makes $5 million playing Fortnite or something. Like he'll be fine. He shouldn't be one and done unless there's a plan to Thanasis his way onto a roster. Now we're talking. Now you want to talk about Nepo babies, Nepo brothers.
That's what I'm saying, though. He can do that. He doesn't even have to be drafted by someone. Someone can just sign him and say, hey, we want you here because we're going to get
your dad.
Yeah. So
the whole Thanasis thing.
At 39 years old, but whatever.
Whatever. If anybody's going to do it, it's going to be him. But like, could you imagine though if he does like declare for the draft, say he's going to do one and done, and a lottery team's like, F it.
They want you because we're going to get LeBron.
If we can take you with a lottery pick and we get your dad in the mix too, because he's said that he wants to play with Bronny before he retires in the NBA and whatever. Like I believe that 100%. I know we were just talking about him lying, but I don't think that's a lie. That might.
Okay, actually, I have one more LeBron topic because this was a good one. This one made me really laugh. Did you see the clip of him where they asked him, "Are you going to do a retirement tour, or you're just going to up and leave and not tell anybody?" He said he's 50-50 on the decision, which I know.
Bull.
He's
Bull. He's 1,000% going to do a retirement tour.
He's going with. He's going to do
so
the Derek Jeter, but times 10.
Yes.
And
nice little presents from every city that he goes to, like ceremonies at the beginning of every game. Oh my God,
I'm gonna put flowers outside Rocket Mortgage like it's a memorial. His last game there. Don't you worry, I'll be there.
See, but like that I would understand. But like a game in Charlotte in February, and he's getting like a plaque or something, whatever the hell that they do. Like, come on.
I mean, you had Miguel Cabrera just going on a tour. You think LeBron's not going to go on one?
Right. Exactly. I did see this comment though. Shedeur Sanders, all-time Nepo baby. At least Shedeur like has talent.
Yeah, he's good.
Like legitimate talent.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
So I don't think that's all-time Nepo baby status. Like if Colorado had a better offensive line this year, that team would be better. I think Shedeur is a bad example for that.
I have it's not funny, it was just like an insane Super Bowl story. When they were at Radio Row, they probably had like 30 people walking around them, like a big crowd, like massive, with security around them. Like it's way too many people to have in here.
Oh, Dion?
Yeah. So I'm walking one way, they're walking towards me, but I'm just walking. I'm just like walking around. And the lady like in the front, because I'm just walking with my mic, but I'm not doing anything. I'm just walking. And she points at me and she goes, "We're not stopping." I go, "Okay, I didn't ask you. Like, I didn't ask you, so just keep going." I'm like, "Wait," but he was nice to everybody. But that lady was not nice. She was yelling at everybody.
He seems like a nice guy. Anything I've ever seen of him, like interviews or otherwise, he seems like a nice dude.
She was yelling at everybody in the way though, so it wasn't just me. I didn't take it that personally, even though I thought about it for like at least a day. Whatever.
Arch Manning is the number one Nepo baby. See, now we're making a little bit of a case here, even though I do think he's got the Manning genes.
I'm gonna have to tweet that out. Who's the I don't know what words I'm gonna use here.
All-time sports Nepo baby.
Yeah.
Interested to see what the responses are.
Name a sports Nepo baby. That's what I'll start with.
Yeah. This is perfect though. The man who did the decision and I'm coming home is totally doing a farewell tour. Absolutely. We had an ESPN special when he left for Miami. To the point where like that was however many years ago, and we still quote it. Like you're telling me this dude isn't gonna go. So he's not gonna go around to every single city he plays in and get his flowers.
Gifts. Yeah.
Please.
I mean, if I were that cool and that talented at anything at all, I would do the same.
Yeah. Oh no, I'm not saying he's wrong for it. He's wrong for saying that he's 50-50 about it. But if anybody like deserves to do something like that, like it's him. Sure.
This is such a not sports related topic, but it made me think about this thing that I saw today. I don't know if you guys saw it. Have you guys seen the video of the dad that's a break dancer in his have you seen it?
What?
Okay. This is just a little off topic, but it reminds me of because this guy was going on a world tour. That's where we were going to. This girl was saying, "What's the funniest trauma that you have?" And she said her dad left her and her family because he was a break dancer and he was going on a final world tour.
Oh God.
And pursue his dreams and left them. And then he quotes it or makes a Stitch video and he's like, "I just had to pursue my dreams. I gave you guys the money." And she's like, "Well, I don't even know you." And it was going back and forth.
Is this that Bitcoin dude?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, I did see that. I didn't watch the whole thing because I was listening to him talk.
Oh, I did. Don't worry. I watched it all.
I'm thinking to myself, dude, you're not doing yourself any favors right now. You're actually making me believe her more.
The shirt was not the best, but then you had Elon replying to it, and he was like, "You're so awesome." Like, yeah, whatever. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. He went on. If this guy is going on a world tour, so is LeBron. So whatever.
Just unbelievable. Yeah, sometimes, I can't believe that there are people in the world like that. You're leaving your family to go on a breakdancing world tour.
And he's breakdancing in the video. You have to watch it. Just slide it over.
I'm going to watch the whole thing now.
You don't even have to watch the whole thing. Just slide it over and get to the breakdancing part. And you'll be like, "Oh, okay."
Unbelievable.
Funny one.
Man. Ridiculous. All right, what else we got? I feel like we've talked about NBA for forever.
I mean, we can talk about some baseball. Baseball's back, kind of. We get spring training games. When do they start? I think they might start tomorrow.
Friday?
Maybe. Friday? Sure.
End of this week. I think the Red Sox play the end of this week.
Yeah, we have one on Saturday, so.
Can't wait.
Baseball, yeah. Two good teams.
Real excited.
Two good teams that spend so much money and get their fans super excited for what we get to watch. Shout out the Red Sox. Shout out to Cleveland Guardians. You guys are going above and beyond for us. We can't even thank you enough for everything that you've done in this offseason to make our teams non-competitive.
If I was in any way associated with the Red Sox ownership, front office, anything, after today, even if they should have been embarrassed well before today, but after today, they should never show their faces again.
I need to know I need to know the quote.
Rafael Devers had a press conference this morning, and he said how he's genuinely upset at the lack of spending, at the lack of roster improvement that this team has made over the course of the offseason. And supposedly I saw this, and it was from an account that like has made some stuff up before, but they're usually pretty good. Said
I'd run with any story at this point.
right, that the translator was not translating 100% accurately. It seemed like they were leaving stuff out. Also, the whole Full Throttle thing, this is the wrong podcast to talk about that with. You want to talk Full Throttle, you know where to go with that. Nobody bought that for a second.
What's that mean? What does that mean? What the hell is Full Throttle?
I'll explain later.
Okay.
This was the quote, though. Everybody knows what we need. You know what we need, and they know what we need. There's just some things that I can't say. I'm not allowed to say, but everybody in the organization knows what we need. That's your superstar. Because you traded all the other ones away. You sent all the other ones away. So that is your superstar right now. And this is what he has to say about you, about how this team is being run. That's embarrassing. That's so embarrassing. And I had a strong feeling that this was how this offseason was going to go. I didn't, especially after the last few, like I didn't think ownership was going to, you know, open up their wallets. But like this is bad.
Yeah,
this is really bad.
Oh, got it. Okay, so I wish that our superstars, which we have Jose Ramirez, would say something like that, because last year, instead of saying, hey, maybe spend money on really good players, he's in the dugout on a live stream of the game saying, please pay Ahmed Rosario. That's the last person that we should pay. We traded him right after that. I'm like, why would you say that? I know he's like your buddy, your pal, but he's got to go.
Do you see the deal he just got?
Yeah, and I saw at the very end of the tweet where he said, Jeff Passan called him an elite outfielder. Who are we talking about? Because I watched that man play outfield and got hit in the head with a fly ball because he couldn't catch it. So I don't think he is the last part.
Who the hell?
Or the shortstop.
Who's singing Nicki Minaj in our comments right now?
No, I like that song though.
What are we doing?
I like the song.
I'm going to be completely honest. I'm not looking forward to baseball season.
I am. I don't for like the first couple months, I think.
I'm just like, I even was talking to someone today, and they were like, oh, baseball season's coming up. We need to go to a game. And they have Dodgers like season tickets and stuff. And I was like, honestly, like, I feel like I'm going to be paying more attention to the Dodgers this year than the Red Sox, because nothing that this team is doing right now or has done is enough for me to sit here and say, yeah, I can't wait. Love baseball. Like, I feel like this whole offseason, aside from Ohtani, has been boring.
I have a few things that I'm looking forward to for my baseball team, but I know that they're just going to disappoint me. But right now I'm going to keep delusional and think that there's a few things that are going to go well. Like, I think the pitching, if everyone stays healthy, should go really well. However, oh my God, this is a funny one. I posted a tweet where I said Guardians Cy Young, whatever, starts now. And I put like a picture of 4 guys on the team. And we have a couple other guys that are starting pitchers for the team. One of them that I didn't put in that tweet liked that tweet, unliked it, and then unfollowed me. And that's on him, because your odds aren't even on the sports book. So that's not my issue. That's yours.
Juan Soto getting traded to the Yankees wasn't big news. No.
Yes,
not
it
for
was.
Me, at least not for me.
It was.
I don't give 2 shits about that.
I'm excited for him, but
he's not
gonna. He needs to do well.
He's not gonna stay there for long term either.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna. He already said. Well, he kind of said. It's like, I'm
later.
here and then I'm gonna be gone
later. Yeah, if the Yankees do what they normally do this year, which is fall flat on their face come postseason, after however good of a year they have, like, that'll be a successful baseball season for me. If nothing else, watching them just absolutely fail.
Yeah, but who's gonna take the division from them?
Tampa.
No.
Honestly, Baltimore, I like what Baltimore did.
Yeah, but they just
last
lost
year.
whatever their pitcher. He just tore his UCL and he's getting surgery. Or he's trying to pitch. I lied. I think he's trying to pitch through it, but he should get surgery.
Blake Snell's still available.
Yeah, that's also a problem. He shouldn't be.
No, he shouldn't be. Yeah, I don't know. I don't put any eggs in that New York Yankees basket because I know how it ends, and I just not for me. Astros going back to the World Series.
Maybe.
That's interesting.
They most certainly could. They're really good.
If that happens, like that's gonna get to the point for me where like it's like the fatigue that people felt about the Patriots and now feel about the Chiefs. Like I'm over it.
Well, I think people already feel like that about the Astros. I think no one likes them because of the cheating thing. So I like the Astros because I like Jose Altuve.
If you're still upset about the cheating thing, like get over it.
Yeah, but they're not.
But I know that that's not going to happen because people are still bringing up a cheating scandal from 2001 when it comes to the Patriots. So, but like it's not that big of a deal. How is last year's reigning Cy Young still a free agent? Yeah, I don't know. I don't understand. I'm not going to pretend to understand to know how like the baseball books work financially and everything.
Well, I mean, his agent is probably the number one reason why he's not with anybody right now because
is he a Boris guy?
Mm-hmm. He is.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that'll do it. That will do it.
There you go. That answers my question. I don't know. I just like
the uniforms.
I'm excited. Oh, the uniforms. Tom Brady's going to be an annoying announcer. Don't watch then. He's going to be absolutely fantastic. He's one of the smartest football minds like in the world. He's going to be great. The uniforms. I don't understand how they are so bad.
The material
I do.
Looks cheap.
I do because it's Fanatics. And everything that Fanatics puts out. Like you saw stuff during football season, how people were getting shirts with the logos crooked and like letters out of place and stuff. But like, I don't understand because their owner, the person who owns Fanatics, is
super duper rich and is
unbelievably
friends with,
wealthy
everybody.
man who is very tapped into the sports industry. Very, very tapped in. How are these so bad? Is it like just they went cheap?
Well, they look like giveaway
in terms of manufacturing.
They don't have any structure to them. The letters are all messed up. The players said they're uncomfortable. And then I saw this photo of Shane Bieber, and it was like the back of his jersey. And I think they had the old jerseys on. And then he had on the pants, the new Fanatics pants. They're see-through. You can see the red jersey underneath the white pants. So one drop of sweat after an inning in July, we're going to see Shane Bieber's butt cheeks on TV. So it's supposed to be kid-friendly. It's supposed to be kid-friendly program.
A rain game in late April that we're not postponing. We're not canceling it. It's the beginning of the season. We're powering through. It's like a wet t-shirt contest.
I mean, whatever. I guess I'm going to watch.
Just booty cheeks on the TV playing baseball. I mean it might increase your viewership, but that's not
yeah, the
that's
pants
not what
are
you
literally
want.
see-through.
I can't
so if the pants are see-through like that and they start sweating, that's probably going to bleed through, and then the pants are going to be like pink. Maybe.
I don't understand how this happens. And like the NHL did this too with making Fanatics their, source of the uniforms and stuff. And like everything I've seen over the last year about Fanatics and about their jerseys and the quality of the clothing and everything like that has not been good. And then if you're going to go to the pro shop and if you're going to decide that you want to buy a jersey, and jerseys are not cheap, but you decide that you want to buy a jersey, you've been saving up for it, you want to get one of your favorite player, and you go and you pick it out and you see that it's not even stitched, it's screen printed, and it's still going to run you like $200.
$175 to be exact for an MLB jersey this season, screen printed. Yeah.
Screw that.
I don't
No
know.
way. Because you can get a t-shirt with the screen printed name and number on it for what, $30?
Probably like 45 now. I bet.
But you're telling me that just the
Jersey
on a jersey,
flimsy jersey,
that's an extra $150, $140, $150? Like, absolutely not. Absolutely not. But like, I don't know what's gonna happen because they're into this contract with them, right? Like they're signed for a deal for however.
So if you look
X
at their
amount of years.
jerseys, if you look at their jerseys, just like the thickness of them, it literally looks like a giveaway jersey that you get at the ballpark on a random Friday night. Is what the players are wearing. So I don't know. That's crazy to me. I like this question though.
How many pants are we going to see rip when they go to slide?
A lot.
Like, man, I don't know. You would think all of these organizations and stuff, multi-million-dollar organizations, it would be better, but
let's do this. Let's do this one because I have my answer. Who has the worst logo in sports? Cleveland Browns. Horrendous. That's pretty bad.
Pretty boring.
It's not much to it. It's a helmet.
It's literally a helmet. This might be a hot take. And I don't mean worse as in like it's god awful, but in terms of potential, it should be better than it is. The New Jersey Devils.
I don't even know what it looks like.
Okay, let's see. Micah, can you pull up the New Jersey Devils logo real quick? It's an N and a J, and for my entire childhood, I thought it was a wrench.
A wrench. It does kind of look like a wrench. Yeah.
There's so much potential. And I see now that I'm older, I see it. I just think it could be a lot better.
A Washington Commanders. Yep. That's an ugly one.
Yeah.
That's a bad one. I don't know.
The color combo is not bad.
I hate it.
But the logo itself is, I mean, how have they not come up with like okay, I don't care that it's tied to lore. I'm just saying it could be better.
We're not going to roast the Guardians logo, okay? I'm tired of that one. Leave us alone. Leave us be. Leave us alone. Let us enjoy it. You know, that's not that comment, but that is one of the craziest things that I've experienced over the last 2 years going to Guardians games, and not at home. Definitely not at home. If I go on the road somewhere to a game, everyone always is like, oh, that they're not the Guardians. They're not the Guardians. Like, yes, they are. Please just shut up and leave me alone. It's not your team. It's not your team. Why do you care? And they always have something to say.
People with the Commanders. I'm not calling them the Commanders. Like, okay, you're going to show your ass if you don't. Like, you're going to say the quiet part out loud if you don't. But by all means, if that's, you know, what you want to do, that's the type of person you want to be, that's go ahead. Like, it's not that hard to just, it's just a different name. You don't even have to call them, if it bothers you that much, just call them Cleveland. Just call them Washington. Like,
yeah, and like, why go out of your way to tell me I shouldn't be wearing something that is literally the team name?
Did you pay for it? No. Okay then.
Right. So just leave me alone.
Unless you're gonna buy it for me, or if it's your money being spent, shut up.
Yeah, and they get so mad about it. I'm like, oh my God, just let me enjoy my team. Just the Cleveland Guardians. So that one really does it for me.
Yeah, I saw a Pittsburgh fan the other day say that to you. I was like,
yeah,
what?
Just who cares?
What do you even care?
Who cares?
People. You can't make it up.
Oh, last baseball thing I have. This one was really funny. Did you see Trevor Bauer's post about the Savannah Bananas? Trevor Bauer and the Savannah Bananas have beef. They do not get along. Did you see it?
Beef with everybody. I saw that they like declined any type of content partnership or something.
Yeah, but the funniest part about it is someone was replying to him because he's posting his his bullpen video. He did a whole thing of it. He put at the Diamondbacks on there, and they're probably like, why are you tagging us?
What? Like, leave me alone.
He posted that, and someone replied and said, maybe you should try the Savannah Bananas. Obviously, that was like a joke. Obviously, that was a troll, and they were being funny. And he replies, they don't want to work with me. He was like being dead serious.
Can't imagine why, buddy.
So that was a good one. That was a funny one.
Can't imagine why. That would be the worst thing in the world, is if the Savannah Bananas sold out like that, because they are so fun and so good and everything that is right about like sports entertainment. That would be the worst thing ever. I would be actually upset. So good on them for
that'd be their demise. No, they would get a new audience for sure.
Oh, not the one that they want.
Yeah, but they would get an audience.
Keep doing what you're doing with like the John Cena's of the world. Do the fun stuff like that. They did the right thing. Apparently he was bad in Japan. Yes. He got absolutely shelled.
Okay, well, so I'm not a Trevor Bauer defender in any way. He was really bad, but then he was like really, really good. So that's why he thinks that he has a chance. Like he was like really good after the really bad, but there was also the really bad. So don't know.
He's just, I just don't. At one point, are we going to is he going to realize like enough is enough? Like just leave us alone.
No, never. Should we do a quick NFL or should we just do Immaculate Grid?
I thought Bree was sipping from a liquor bottle.
It's my giant water jug. At this point,
listen, I was telling Gabb before, like I had to Google is Mercury in retrograde because I'm just feeling like I literally said like space cadet. Like I'm in such a fog. So I've been trying to hydrate, drink my water. I would love it if this was like some tequila or a little bit of wine or something, but there's vodka in there. Yeah.
I mean, I got a bottle of champagne beside me. If you guys want me to pop it open.
Yeah, for real.
So I got a big bottle of Cleveland Browns champagne. Probably tastes like failures and tears and real sad stuff right there.
Oh God. Man.
Okay,
alcohol
so
destroyed your looks. Thanks, pal. Yeah, let's move on. Is there NFL stuff that we need to talk about?
I mean, there's really we were talking about Jimmy Graham rowing across the Arctic Ocean for a 15-day rowathon where you sleep for 90 minutes and you have 12-hour work days. I don't understand that, but if you guys are interested in that, he's doing that next July.
It's for charity, apparently, right? Did I read that correctly?
I don't know.
I'm gonna assume
it should be
it's for charity.
Very unhinged activity to partake in.
There better be a good cause behind it because that's crazy. That is unbelievable. First of all, obviously cold. Second of all, 90 minutes of sleep.
Not enough.
For 20, they said what? It should be like about 20 days. No thanks. So I'm genuinely hoping, I'm almost 100% positive that it is for charity, but in the off chance that it's not.
Yeah, just for fun. I don't know.
We gotta figure that out. Ugh, crazy. Oh, Matthew Slater. That's right. Of all the things for me to forget today, Matthew Slater. Man, if there was ever a person to like perfectly embody everything that is good in the National Football League, which it seems a lot of times we feel like there's not, like it's Matthew Slater. He is just every good thing that this league could ever ask for. Called it a career today. I'm biased, but I've seen this take out there a lot from non-Patriots fans, and then they posted a 7-minute long video today of his final game, which was the last game of the season against the Jets, obviously. And in it, he's talking to players on the Jets who are like congratulating him and, you know, saying that they've looked up to him and everything like that. And Aaron Rodgers, and this is back-to-back weeks of me saying something nice about Aaron Rodgers.
Oh, look at you.
Something definitely is wrong with me. But Aaron Rodgers said that he's a Hall of Famer, that Matthew Slater is a Hall of Famer. And I completely agree. He's, especially now that Devin Hester got in this year, kind of opening the door for special teams players to make their way. Slater is more than deserving of it. He's got like 10 Pro Bowls, 5-time All-Pro, 13-time captain. Like, he's got every accolade possible, 3-time Super Bowl champ. Like, he's got it. And he's just, like I said, everything that is good and right about the National Football League. So I think he is for sure a Hall of Famer. I don't think he's going to get in. I don't think he's going to get in first ballot. I would love it. I would absolutely love it. That would be probably one of the happiest days of my sports fandom. But I think he should get in. So we'll see in a couple years how that goes. But shout out Matthew Slater. And yeah, I mean, like, the old guard of the Patriots is like officially gone. It's weird. Really weird day. But that was that. I just wanted to say thank you for reminding me, whoever actually said that in the comments, because I genuinely did forget that even happened today. Okay. Do we want to do the Immaculate Grid real quick?
Yeah,
and then
we'll do this and we'll send you guys off. So we're gonna do a baseball. We're doing a baseball Immaculate Grid. This one I could clear this right now in like 30 seconds, but I don't want to do that for us. I want to make it a little more fun and get everybody involved.
Yeah.
So but I can just go right across the top with like low ones so we can do it.
You take the Cleveland stuff and then we'll.
I mean, I can, yeah. So give me David Fry, because that'll probably get us a good low number right there. And then center field, we'll go Ramon Laureano, R-A-M. Or there's no E on the end, I don't think. Ramon Laureano, yeah. The second one. Perfect. And then let's go let's go Brian Rocchio. Now this one, there's see, this where it gets a little crazy. He spells it Bryan. Rocchio. Yeah, right there.
Look at you.
Good, we got that. Okay. I got one for Kansas City.
3.2. Pretty good. Okay.
I got one for Kansas City, played first base. We'll go Salvador Perez. I know he's a catcher, but he's been there.
Mm-hmm.
I think. I'm going to hope so.
All right. So this says played center field minimum of 1 game. I feel like Benintendi had to have done that. And just, it's a long season. Move guys around. Normally a left fielder, but like I feel like let's try it. Let's try it. If it's wrong, then Gabby, you can take the rest of the.
Okay.
Let's try Andrew Benintendi. No, not even a single game.
See, I have one for that. I have one for that.
I find that so hard to believe.
We can go Samad Taylor for that one. I know that he played for Kansas City, not Samad Taylor, but Benintendi. But
yeah, he did. But like that's why I'm thinking like not a single.
We can go born outside. Freddie. For me, how do you say that? Fermin. Freddie, the backup catcher for the Royals. I think it's a Y. I think he does a Y.
Aside from Salvador Perez and Laureano, yeah, I don't know who any of these people are.
I think he does Freddie with a Y and then F-E-R.
F-E-R-M-I-N right there?
Yeah. Yeah. I have a first base for the Cubs. I have a center field, and I have a outside the U.S. Do you want any of these?
No, I forfeited my turn.
No,
This
come
is
on.
all
You
you.
can. Okay, you can do a Cubs first base. Come on. I
Played
have 2 in
first
mind.
base for
Yeah,
the
I got
Cubs.
2 in mind.
Oh, well, yeah, but all right. Kyle Schwarber. Did
There
he
we
ever play
go.
first base?
Yeah, he did.
Man, I got to brush up on my outside the AL
Okay,
East knowledge.
but this is why I'm good at this one because I have seen that one team has ruined my life. Actually, 2 teams on here have ruined my life, and one we play quite often. So, played center field. Who played center field in 2016? Dexter Fowler. Dexter Fowler. I think his name's Dexter, maybe. Fowler. Is that his name?
Yes.
Okay. That should do it.
There you go.
And then the bottom corner, I would go Javi Baez.
Damn, my bad. You could have run
No,
it.
I mean, like, Benintendi, it was a good one because he was out there. He just wasn't in center field.
That's the thing. It says minimum 1 game. I find it so hard to believe he never went.
Yeah. I mean, we could have won Med Rosario for center field. That's how bad it gets.
Yikes.
No, but this is probably the perfect immaculate grid for me because, again, 2 teams that ruined my life. One I have to see often, and the one I have to see often is Kansas City.
You ran that, and the numbers, the rarity numbers are.
Yeah, but like it's my own team, you know.
Yeah, but even still, like Samad Taylor, 0.2.
But I know I have to see them play like a million times.
Well, you did good.
Thanks.
You done good.
We did it.
Man, Andrew Benintendi, not a single game, huh?
Crazy. Where's he even at now?
Last
time White Sox.
He was with the Yankees, and then
not the Yankees. I gotta look that up. Before we go, I have to look that up because I need to know.
I don't know if he's on a team.
Is he playing?
White Sox still? I know that's what he last ended up.
Let's see.
My Benny boy.
White Sox still. Dang. Okay. Interesting. Anyways, that was fun. We did it.
We did it.
And hopefully we get more exciting things to talk about by next week. Maybe the Cavs will go on a run. Maybe like something cool will happen in the NFL. Maybe someone will get a lot of money. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, we got what is it? Franchise tag window open. So there should be a little bit of something happening. I mean, there's a decent amount of players eligible. Pretty big name players too. So hopefully by this time next week, we'll have something to talk about.
Maybe Blake Snell will be on a team. Who's to say?
He's out this long. I might not hold my breath. But until then, we're out of here.
We're out of here. We'll see you guys next Tuesday.